All right, everybody. It is Monday. Welcome to the last full week of 2020. Hopefully, your movie review is in. I'll be sending progress reports home later today. If it is not, make sure you've also emailed me if you've needed an extension as well. So I'm aware of that. Only a few of you have done that also. If you have a lot to do with your movie review, that should be your priority today, tomorrow to get that done. That writing assignment is way more important than the digital storytelling. So with digital storytelling, this is the first time we are trying this idea this year. It's a good year to try it out. A few things about this. The goal of this is to have fun with it, to be able to tell a story. I'll go through some of the different story types in another slide or two. This is not something that is going to have a huge impact on your overall grade at the end of the year. If you do a really good job with it, could help your grade if needed, but make sure you do your best and turn something in for it by next week. Okay, looking at our module today, today is very much an introduction day. So you're going to go through a number of discussions to really get you thinking about what you want to do for your project. And then at the very end of the day today, you'll turn in a Google form. That Google form will count as an assignment, so I can kind of keep track of what everybody's idea is for their project. So, digital storytelling. Oh, sorry about that. Digital storytelling. The idea is you're using hopefully a variety of different types of features. This could be a video, this could be a slideshow that incorporates some multimedia, not just a Google slideshow. It tells a story, so there's some kind of narrative, kind of sequential idea to it. There should be some kind of lesson embedded into it as well. Doesn't have to be a massive, big lesson for the world, but something that can be learned either from the story or from the person who is in the story. And then the three ideas you can either do a fiction or nonfiction story, something from the year, could be like from like a book like Sprawl Ball, one of the LDGs, something like that. It could be a life story, could be something maybe from COVID this year, could be something that has kind of happened in the news this past year, any of those kinds of ideas. Moving ahead down below, if you choose to, you may work with a partner, one partner. Okay, so no more than groups of two. You have to kind of work that out how that's going to go. I don't expect you to get together and go to each other's houses to work on it, but maybe be creative with the type of project you choose so you are able to work together if you'd like to. They do not have to be somebody from your RAFE core group. So it could be from Hayes or This Is a Day. It could be from a different core of RAFE as well. Other ideas, digital stories. So you really have four main ideas for projects that you could do. Again, you can do a slideshow that should have video, images, music that ends up playing like a movie. You shouldn't have to click through all of the different slides. You could do a short film that's kind of like this type of a thing, maybe a little bit more creative than what we do with our daily teaching. You could do some type of digital cartoon or animation, or you could try stop motion video. If you try stop motion video, I strongly recommend that you get started on that sooner rather than later because it can take a lot of time. So if you want it to look good, I've had a number of Lego stop animation projects over the year that have turned out really well. I've seen stop animation with clay, so it's kind of up to you for the medium that you try with that. Your goal is to pick your project today and your story. This is going to go really fast this week. Okay. So fill out the Google form, kind of lock yourself into what you want to do. Tomorrow, you'll create a storyboard that plans each kind of step of the story. Wednesday, if you don't finish your storyboard, finish that up on Wednesday. Soon as you get your storyboard started, you can work on your project. So if your storyboard is done Tuesday, you can go ahead and get started rather than waiting until Thursday. We've kind of planned 2 days to work on it, like with class time. So Thursday and Friday. You figure if you're booking about an hour each day, that's 2 hours to work on your project. If you do a good storyboard, you should be able to complete your project in about 2 hours. This is not something that should take you double digits in hours to do. If it is, you're probably spending a little too long on it, except for maybe the stop motion video. I'll just caution you that that is a more time consuming project, but it can also be a lot of fun too. And on Monday and Tuesday of next week, you'll finish up your project and then sign up to present your projects in different class meetings. Okay, the last thing I want to share with you today, I'm not going to go through all the discussion boards today, but again, you have 3 discussion boards today. You watch some videos, you kind of respond to what type of video or what type of project you're leaning towards. Okay. So you've got the idea of doing a short film. To do that, you could do Video. If you have iMovie, which a lot of you do, Windows Movie Maker would also work as well for the short film. Stop animation, any of those projects would also work. Again, a slideshow with images and audio. Kind of play around with that. The Digital Spark version is a good Adobe Spark is kind of a good, more creative way to do that. Or you could do a cartoon slash digital animation, Powtoon, storyboard that, etc. So those are some of the project options that you have to choose from. Okay, so you work your way through the rest of the module, and then at the very end, fill out the Google form. Fill that out today. You can go ahead and get started right away tomorrow on storyboarding. Of course, if you have questions, stop in to the session today. Ask those questions live. You can send me an email as well, of course. The live sessions, a little bit better opportunity to have a conversation about what you're thinking for your project. If you try something out, let's say you really want to try stop animation with Video and you get to Friday and you've put a couple hours into it and it doesn't work, it's okay. Okay, as long as I know that you've put forth the effort in it and you can turn in something so I can see what you did, then I want to leave it at that. This is not meant to be a big stressful project at the end of the year. There is not a formal rubric for it right now. So kind of keep that in mind. Doesn't mean it's not worth anything in the grade book, but it will not be worth nearly what the other projects have been this year. Okay. So if you have questions, let me know. Have fun with it. Be creative. This is a good opportunity to be creative where it's not just a boring old writing project. So let me know what questions you have. All right, everybody. Have a great day.